Why do mornings feel so hard after 50?
Maybe it's because coffee isn't a habit. It's a survival strategy. After 50, energy isn't only about what you eat or how much you sleep.
It's about the habits that you repeat every single morning.
When Ange and I hit midlife, we noticed that our mornings had two options. We were either raring to go or we were dragged down before breakfast.
Yeah. And the thing is, it had nothing to do with age. It all came down to habits.
So today we're going to talk about 5 simple morning habits that help you feel awake and alive and energized before lunch.
Yeah. And they don't take hours, and there's no costly supplements or anything.
So let's get into it.
Step 1 is to hydrate before caffeine in the mornings.
So it's very natural for your body to be dehydrated in the morning after the sleep. That kind of makes you feel quite sluggish. So kick-starting your metabolism with water before you drink caffeine is the key.
Yes, it's fine to drink coffee and tea in the mornings, but first hydrate. And as an added bonus, if you add in some lemon juice, it'll kickstart your metabolism as well.
Lemon juice or warm water, either works fine. And the suggested amount of rehydration is 2 glasses of water, but if you're not doing anything, just start with 1 and see how you go.
Yeah.
The second point is start your morning with movement.
So that it doesn't have to be a sweaty 60-minute workout unless that's your vibe. Even if you go for a walk like we do, or you do some simple stretches and yoga, it can make all the difference.
Yeah, it'll up your circulation, your blood circulation, and wake your body up even more after that hydration.
Yeah. In conjunction with caffeine, it works amazingly well.
Personally, we love to go for morning walks around about sunrise, because it's just the mornings, it's a magical time, the air is fresh, and you get that morning light, which just really boosts the wake-up process.
So we highly recommend that.
Yes, but you could also just do 10 push-ups or some yoga moves or some gentle stretches.
I wonder if lifting a coffee mug counts. Probably not.
I think if you
lift, if you get a big coffee mug.
Yeah, you should have a lid on it though. Get a takeaway. What do you call those things? Anyway, you know, the ones with the lid, and then you close it, lift, open, drink. Close it, lift, open, drink.
Should we move on to the next point?
I think so.
Step 3 is to eat for energy to avoid that crash that comes from sugary foods.
Yeah. So swap out sugary breakfast cereals or any sugary stuff in the morning with good quality protein, fats and fiber.
So good examples of that would be overnight oats with berries and protein, a smoothie with greens and what would you put in there, like avo and also protein?
Yeah, or any kind of omega-3s that you like, flax seeds, chia pudding's a good one. Oh, and for those of you with savory tummies in the morning, tofu scramble and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that can also work. As usual, we'll toss in some ideas in the description to give you something to think about. We've got a few places that we follow that will have
good recipes or
I mean, you can just get inspiration. They're often quite complicated, but if you just take the basic idea,
and make it your own.
What's step 4, Sporty?
Step 4 is how to set up your mindset before you go doom scrolling.
This is such a good one. What did we call it? Mindset over media. Mindset over media. Yeah. Don't. I know, especially the world is like there's so much stuff going on, and if you can just park that news. We do it permanently, but if you want it later in the day, you need to set your whole self up properly in the morning.
Yeah, so you do all these things we're talking about before you hit the media scrolls, so that your overarching mindset and presence is positive to begin with. So when you do get any sort of negative news from the outside, you'll know how to deal with it. You'll be a bit more magnanimous than, fall over in a heap about all the nonsense that's going on.
We got a really, really great piece of advice from our guru recently. He said, when you wake up in the morning, your first thought, make it about somebody great, somebody that you admire. For example, like Mahatma Gandhi, or any big figure in your life that you really admired, whether it's a parent or a past president, or
any inspirational somebody that you think about that makes you feel like you want to be a good person.
Because his theory was that then permeates your soul and gets into your head. Because if your first thoughts are about, that person that did this to me yesterday and whatever, they don't care. They've gone on with their day, but they're busy taking up space in your mind and upsetting you.
And it's affecting your whole being negatively. Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah, that's a good one. Point number 5, get outside, get light. Now we do this on our morning walks. It's really nice because we do, 2 carrots with 1 knife. But if you're not the person or people that go outside for walks, just get outside maybe with your cup of tea for 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, and just stand there and soak in those. I think there's something about dawn and that first little part of the day that's very special. And it's, if you can soak it into your skin and wake up your soul and your body and your brain.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be dawn, but the morning light resets your circadian rhythm. So it tells your body it's time to wake up and to get going. So it's very, very beneficial. Even if it's cloudy, morning light, however it is, sunlight, not sunlight, some places, I think some viewers are actually in places where they don't get a lot of sun. But the morning light, very important for your whole system to understand that a new day has started.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of why we're always telling people to turn off the blue light at night, so that your brain is cued to know now it's time to sleep, because the blue light from your screens makes it think it's daylight. So this is the opposite. Like in the morning, your brain needs to know that it's time to wake up, and as soon as it gets outside and sees light, it's like, oh, okay, I'll get up. Where's my coffee?
Or maybe the coffee's already in the hand.
And then it says, give me sips.
More sips. Let's go! Coffee.
Are we waffling?
Waffling with our coffling. One day we're going to make a video about waffles. Like real waffles.
Yeah. So there you have it. 5 micro habits that you can introduce into your morning that'll make a huge difference. They're not big overhauls, but if you stack them and you're consistent about them, they are going to make a massive change in your life.
Yeah, you'll feel a sort of ongoing energy level and a bit more vitality, or lots more vitality, depending on where you started.
Yeah, and then you can look forward to long-term independence.
Yes, that will definitely contribute to that. And more energy to do stuff during the day.
Yeah,
we found that it really helps to get your morning started in such a positive way, so that the rest of your day can follow.
So here's a quick bonus tip, number 6, that's just occurred to me. Don't drink your tea or coffee in bed. Like when you wake up...
That's a good one.
When you wake up, get out of bed and get away from the bedroom. The bedroom is full of sleep vibes. So you have to get out of there, make that bed, open the windows and curtains as quickly as possible. But drink your tea somewhere else, in the living room, on the deck, or whatever you have available. But because before, Sporty and I went through a phase where we drank coffee in bed every morning, and we were so sluggish. We just couldn't wake up.
It took us ages to get out of there. So that's a very good point. Get out of the bed hug.
So that's it. Yeah. Until next time.
Live simply.
Reclaim your energy.
Or regain it.
And
age with intention. Bye! Bye, friends!
Do your wavy thing.
Whoops! Rutschen. For our German viewers.
What does that mean?
Slide. It's not the same.
Oh.
Rutschen. Slide. Slide, slide. Rutschen.